starting it off on Haven. Spike is down, and they've spread out side of B mid. Look for Crashies here, though. Yes, he did. He got through, and if Crashies gets through, that could be a problem. AZK there as well, still going to be alive. Brax gets through. Now what looked like a really difficult situation has all of a sudden become very winnable. Last player left alive. It's going to be Wardell inside of the cubby. Is it enough, though? Using those smokes, just trying to just tailwind. Oh my God! Okay, all right, let's calm down. Let's calm down. It was two. It was nasty, but they get the win. They get the round win. So in this round, because Wardell popped off early on, does get the knives. So it's a very powerful ultimate to have early on here like this. And when you're dealing with a pistol round, you kind of have a guy that can just do a lot with a little. Wardell does try to get on top of the site there. Sub Rosa watching the flank, doing the job of a Brimstone there, protecting that one. Wardell gets through. So Wardell will be on the opposite side of this wall here. That's one. Yes. No, not two. Not two. Has to stay alive here. Slow orb. No updraft, but does see the gun and gets a shot. I mean, that's just value right there. That's value, Puckett.
And Crashies was just
oh my
on being on the other side, but Drone and Hayes connected with some headshots of their own. Golden Boy, this was basically a pistol round coming in from TSM, and they have their way with the A site.
It's looking a little like deja vu. Yep,
Cameron's gonna get the info.
Wardell's gonna get the shot.
I know exactly. Love it.
Oh my goodness. What a shot that was.
And if Food is holding close, you know Crashies is around the corner. Here they go. Drone on the flank. It's going to cause chaos and shuts down Skadoodle. Was not expecting him to be that far pushed up.
We'll have another rough round.
Woo. Only shots Wardell misses are on drones, apparently. Drone gets out, and it's long enough to spot the Phoenix. So it's actually a pretty big drone, and Crashies punishes that.
A little bit different than what we've seen in the previous rounds, right? They lost out on a player early. It kind of trickled down from there. AZK is going to be aware, but as soon as he goes in for the shot, Hayes beams him, headshot, and now the res back in. They'll have the man advantage, and then some. It is only going to be Crashies inside of the site. No other option but to move around, but Crashy with 5. Oh, wait, Sub Rosa. He's got an ace. But Sub Rosa is still going to be the only one left alive here. This is just shenanigans.
And Brax is expecting beef, but if you look at the mini-map, they're pushing through Garage Connector, about to get hit. AZK, first line of defense. Skadoodle will be behind him.
Now they're going to make their way into C site. Ska. See some shots actually coming through. He's going to have to bail out of this one. Great slow there on the side, but it wasn't enough to stop Drone in time. Drone with 2 kills. Headshot on AZK. Gets himself a nice little round there. Wardell on the flank. All the way on the side, I should say, in the back side of the map. Stuff the flanker. A 4-man stack on A side. You're going to send 2 inside of short. You're going to send 2 outside of long. Only player that will be there to deal with it is Crashies, who plays the cage. So they obviously, when you lose that, or sorry, not the cage, the wire, when the wire's gone, you know that you're dealing with one, but it's a very odd situation. But I do like how they just went out instantly to try and handle this one. Cutler hanging far back inside of the C site, will die. Now it's up to the retake, and this wide flank that is going to come around from Drone and Sub Rosa.
Big gamble there by TSM. They thought it was coming. A doesn't happen, and now the C site is flooded. Retake time as Drone finds AZK. It's doable. You're already missing 2, though. And let's see here. T1, rather, is missing 2 and make it 3 now as Prax is going to get picked. A 4th will fall as Drone is lighting it up with the UFC, aka the Ghost now in Valorant. Wardell going to finish strong as TSM. They came with 4. They win it all, and they will walk away with their 9th round.
Puckett, I'm all aflutter right now. I don't know if it's the oil that Wardell uses. I have no idea. But there's just a lot going on here in Brooklyn right now. I have the AC on full blast, you know, but I'm sweating. Just a lot of confidence. Every single play that they make, every setup that they have, it's always different, right? Always different. When you are taking your high impact player over to A site and bring him over to C for a little bit, right? There's just so much. And then Drone gets a kill with that. He gets 2. It's all a run it back. It's all a run it back. The man was invincible and he gets 2 kills there. Sabrosa now pops the ult down, but that is going to be Drone backing him up. 3 kills for the robot. And now Crashies by himself. Ain't gonna happen, bro. That's it. TSM cracked on Haven. Tell me different. You're a liar. Could the day, though, belong to TSM? And looking at the compositions, TSM not running the Sage again. Have they learned their lesson? Have they gathered the necessary information? Do they know something that we don't know? Let's see, Chris. People will always hang around over here by A Garden. So if, and I believe on the opposite side, it's Crashies and Brax. And then on the A side there, okay, so there goes the coverage here. Now maybe you're going to start to see some movement inside. A Paranoia is actually in play, just as I said. And that is going to force them to have to go back. They locked them out, close the door, and they will get that spike down here. But that wall has been mentioned previously. It is so thin, it will be destroyed rather quickly. Now it's up to Drone, and Drone actually got all the way around here and just managed to hold on Heaven.
Yeah, TSM, they're waiting for their Cypher. They're going to wait for all 5 before they try and go on the retake, but Drone is going to give them a 5v4 advantage here as Brax gets picked from the box. A little bit of slowdown coming in here from AZK, but the hit is still coming through.
And not a lot of information gathered from that spy cam, but what will be gathered are these shots there. Crashies gets 2 kills. A low play there with the flash. On the outside was Crashies looking in, and TSM will be able to get this one successfully on their side. You're also going to have one player hanging out in this cubby here, and that is Sabrosa. Drone by Tree.
Certainly they'll expect the Brimstone here, not the... Well, now they know.
Yeah, now they know, but they just
perfect.
needed to shoot that doorway, Puckett. That was it. Shoot the doorway. He's going to try and challenge it and flash around the corner and just end him. Yeah,
this
exactly.
Is tough timing, and we've seen Crashies be able to hold this on the flip side in the past. What can Cutler do as the lone Cypher? He's going to get the info, but then expect an immediate rush. Can he trade out too? It'll be massive.
Camera taken out. Cage triggered.
Yeah, and everyone's going to start running there, but and a real clever play there from Brax. They're going to use the boost up from the wall there on the Sage. So it's something that will get treated to a lot as this map first came out. It was something people had identified right away, and you never quite expect it. So that was a great execute on the site.
Sees that the Cypher is set up as usual, and now he knows the Omen is either going to be playing deep back A, or he's somewhere in the middle. So AZK relaying all of this information, letting his teammates know A site's probably weak. As we say it, the Wardell gets a little bit aggro and finds room for another first blood.
Oh, man. You know, and I respect it. I thought Crashies could have gotten there in time before Wardell had reset. But it just seems like the op resets faster for Wardell. I don't understand why. It's like the gun is broken in his hands.
It's nutty. A little bit less efficient on their attacks, or at least it's taking longer. And credit to TSM. Last 2 rounds, they have taken out all 5 players.
Wow. The arrow, the timing, everything about that. The heal's out now, so they're not going to have this for the next, I believe, like 40 seconds at this point. Which at that time, they would already be in the thick of the fight, getting that spike down. You won't be able to use that to your advantage. Oh, I like the Paranoia play from Drone, or the Paranoia play and then Drone's peek around corner like that.
Hazed, of course, moving over to that Omen for TSM. Was trying to set Drone up for success, but now he's peeked by Skadoodle's op in the back. And now,
oh no.
Well, they assumed it was clear. It is not. Drone again holding a close corner. He's got the flashes to finish this fight.
Yeah, both players actually ended up getting flash here. Sabrosa's holding the angle down. Footsteps have been heard. They're going to be making their way over to mid. Sabrosa intelligently on the rotation. just waiting now. They have no other choice but to plant on A, and once they do, they will get delayed by that ultimate. Brimstone, he drops it. He has to leave it. There's nothing he could do. He just managed to get it just so tight. But oh no, there goes Wardell with the Hunter's Fury from downtown, ending the round for T1 there. TSM go up by 1, but goodness gracious, he likes to play right underneath the archway on top of the rafters. Player's going to come around the corner here any moment. It will be AZK. And actually, caught off just bringing that weapon back in. The Hunter's Fury's out. They're going to try and just force this one in here, Puckett, and they do manage to just get, or I was going to say, I thought that they were going to be able to get inside of the site, but Sub Rosa with a critical molly, slowing down the push, forcing them to go back, but a whole heap load of utility was used. Drone's going to be on the outside mid, gets killed there by Brax. Hayes, though, around the side, gets a dink on the Sage. Will have to run away, tail between the legs there. Food punishes Hayes, who is by Cubby. And now things slow down once again. 20 seconds, though. They can't slow down too much here, Puckett. Not a lot of time to work with, and they're surrounded.
You got to make a decision. You got to go for it all in. One player to beat. It's the Cypher. He's always on B. The question is, where is he hiding? Defensive wall almost cut him off. Stopping the plant.
Woo. Do they get it? It's so close.
Yes.
Oh,
no.
It's not enough.
I thought they had it. I thought they had it.
No.
They thought they had it. Oh,
yeah,
that is
I mean,
brutal.
it was a matter of seconds, dude.
Need equipment.
So T1 in a decent spot, but you can't let TSM run away with it. Remember, they're on defense next. Or excuse me, they're on the attack next. They get to choose where to go.
Oh my goodness, Wardell, please stop. I'm trying to get a point across here.
They don't know, do we run the Omen and the Brimstone? Do you pick Omen over Brim every time? Well, you can't get through Wardell without something, boys. That is the third try peek and the third punish. Make it fourth. Give him the ace. This is a gun round.
Oh, my Scott. Okay. So Scott down low and mid. I mean, Sub Rosa was looking around and kind of gave me a little bit of a jump scare there. And he's looking to end this. Oh, goes in for the knife. He tried to get $10 from you, Puckett, but Hayes wasn't having any of that.
Should a front knife count as an instant kill? It's only 75 right now. I say it should be.
That's because you go for knives all the time, Puckett. They're going to have to go to the playbook and come up with a strategy so that this way they don't end out 8-4 on Ascent. With this team attacking, though, and just Wardell again, he does not miss.
Question is, what door is he watching?
Oh, hello. And
Brax with the fake teleport.
Yeah, so he just goes for the teleport for the information. It's the last round, so you might as well just go for the play there. Drone on the flank, but now A site will be taken over. It is a 3v3 here. Hunter's Fury out for Wardell. He's just looking to prevent this plant from happening. Does apply some damage there to the Breach, who has Rolling Thunder. At some point, I wonder what he's going to be able to do with that. Drone embracing the insanity of going inside with the run it back. Rolling Thunder is played, forcing everyone back here from TSM. But Wardell drops around the corner so fast and makes it look so easy. We'll dodge that stun for a moment here. For where this player is actually going to be located, down low. Only one player left alive. It's going to be Food, but he will not be alive for much longer. And TSM will go into the half. 8-4.
And then he'll just hide, try and buy as much time for the rest of the squad to rotate.
And he knows that they're going to be coming, but the paranoia so well timed there. Went right to the backside of the ramp, so Crashies is just now listening for all these players to start to make the push. Cutler, headshot again onto Crashies. B site is free. They'll get that plan off, having to play off this retake coming from the defender's side. Sub Rosa has the angles. He's laid down quite a few shots, and some damage has been done. It's going to be Wardell's turn here with a Marshall at long range. He's going to have the assistance. He's going in for the cheeky close range shot. That's Wardell with 2. Can somebody stop this man, please? Meanwhile, you have Hayes working over by the mid. There goes the dark cover. We'll be able to curveball out of this one, but actually saw Crashies go through here and then gets tagged because of the recon that they got there. So now they'll be right inside of the B site now. Once again, Wardell just pops up in the kill feed with an op kill through some kind of structure. It's pure shenanigans. 4v3. Some ults are going to be online for T1. The Rolling Thunder in the back of the map actually could be a problem for them. But Drone with the run it back. Look at just the sheer value he's getting out of this, man. It's ridiculous.
Oh, and Scott can't even get away with the gun, trying to retreat with the ice wall up instead. TSM, with just the ultimate from Wardell, almost had T1 beat at the B bomb site. Now they've got what should be a much more fair fight, as you're going to see guns up across the board, sniper on each side, everyone else running phantoms, full armors, full utility. Let's go. If you hold here at T1, you got a chance. You got to do it right now.
Yeah, full armor, full utility, full weaponry, 3 ultimates online, and nothing for T1 to be able to use out of the break here. Wardell's going for a cheeky angle up on top. He jumps on this ledge. New ledge added in the recent update. It actually gave us some interesting angles that you can take now on Ascent, which was typically a rough A-long to play off of. Now has changed dramatically.
I would not be surprised to see this start with a Brim ultimate coming in from Sub Rosa. They'll try and rush the site, get the spike down right away. And we'll see if that is what the plan is here for TSM. Are they going for the throat right now? Or are they just playing for an intro pick and then work their way around the map?
It's all about first blood, Puckett. It's all about that first blood. Who gets that kill first is really gonna, and Ska is the guy that I'm looking at here, not only because he's going to be looking down the barrel of multiple members of his team. There goes, but they managed to slow him down, and he's going to get even more delay, and then the wall comes through. So they invest the Brim ult, but they're not able to actually push onto the site quite yet, though. And just as I say that, Drone comes from the side, a big play once again with the run it back. He does so well with that ultimate. Crashies was there though to even the score. AZK up on top now. Things slow down for just a moment. Spike is down, but they're going to have to start moving here, Puckett. The pressure is on for T1. Wardell is still alive. Wardell has a snipe, but a lot of players have just been tagged. You got 2 bodies that are going to be located inside of Hell, and here's Wardell dropping back to that position, not allowing them to get any kind of presence inside of this one. So Rosa, a headshot onto Food, and Wardell still lingering outside. Nails another shot on the Brax. It ain't gonna matter. TSM are the first North American Ignition Series champions.
TSM is the best Valorant team on the planet. I'm just gonna crown them right now. They come in, they make a ridiculous run, undefeated through group play.